Okay, so I have a quick unboxing here. Now, I told you guys I was going to do an unboxing of a case for the Galaxy Tab A 10.1. I had a case come in today. So here's the Galaxy 10.1. So here's the case that came in. Now this case, I've been doing some reading on the case, and some reviews that I've seen were all good reviews. I forget the name of the case, which is quite, does it say on here? This is MoKo I guess it's QBH case for a Tab A. I don't know that's how you say the word, MoKo. I'm going to show you the name, which should be right here. Now, I did a lot of reading on this case, and nothing but good reviews. Notice there's warnings here. I want to read this. So, avoid the danger of suffocation. Keep this plastic bag off. So, just regarding the plastic bag. So they have actually a little QR code, or whatever you call it, right here to scan your phone, and then I guess there's an instruction guide how to install this. So let's open this up. Now this case was only $16.99, and kind of curious to what the case looks like. Now, I'm not going to lie, I already had this case out. I already had it on my tablet. I had to do that to basically give you guys my honest opinion and a good review on this case. So we're going to set this to a side. So here's my purchase information. You don't need to see that. But here's an installation guide that you can see right there. It's pretty straightforward installing this on your tablet. A lot of people really don't care about the installation, but I do recommend you to watch this video to the end, because there's some tips and tricks, and there's also some some cons about this case. Not very much, but there's this. So one is you're going to see right now, taking the rubber membrane off the tablet, or actually off the, you'll see. So I want to give you a look around. So here's the back of it, and right off the bat, taking this out of the plastic bag, it feels like it's very cheaply made. It's actually quite light. It has a kickstand in the back, and you can set this down like so. You know, that's pretty cool. But you can't complain for 16 bucks, you guys. I do recommend being careful with the kickstand. It's not a very strong case as it's made out of plastic. I wouldn't go just ripping and pulling. But anyways, right here you have your camera cutouts. You also have noticed too on this side, here's your buttons. And you can see that there's single individual buttons. Now on your tablet, you have one volume button, which is a long volume button. Now it's hard to see with that white, with the light, but you guys all know if you have a tablet. So this is where they went and switched it up. Now there's individual volume buttons up and down. See that? And you also have your power button. I like that feature. It works really good. I will demonstrate that in the when I get the case installed. So there's really not much more to say about to show you around the case. You have your cutouts for your speakers in the bottom. There you go. And the case rubber feels cheaply made. I can see these little flaps like you can see up top here, here's these little flaps for your plug-in and for your headphones. You see that? I can see them in time breaking if you use them a lot. Obviously, you're going to use your power, but not so much as your headphones. So watch that, be a little careful. I can see that breaking in time. So let's take this rubber off the case or the plastic, just so I can give you an idea. Now, when I was talking to you about downfall about this case, it is once you get, like right now, taking it apart is not very hard, but once it's on your device, it almost like it seems like it kind of tightens everything right up. So it comes off a lot harder than what I'm doing right now. So here's the shell. This is the inside. And one thing I wish they would have done was put shock absorbers in here, like little felt pads or something, on the inside of this. Would have been a bonus. Especially where this kickstand is sitting in place. They should have made a bumper around that. They also should have had a bumper in each corner, so if you did drop this tablet, you would have, you know, a pretty good protection. So I mean, you can't complain for $16. It's a good case until you get something or save up and get a good case. Yeah, that there was brought to my attention as soon as I opened it up. It bends pretty good. It's not too bad. The back is a hard plastic, and then you got this rubber membrane, or whatever you want to call it, on the outside, and it's not that thick. So yeah, like I said, they should have had more padding on the inside where your tablet sits down in, and also in the corners at least, to stop, so if it went down it would have some kind of protection. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you now the screen part. Now you can see I had this already on my tablet. You can see the fingerprints on it, and it does collect fingerprints. And some people don't like the built-in screen protector, and a lot of these screen protectors are pretty shitty. This one here, I would say that it's not that bad actually, having it on my tablet and trying it. It seemed to be pretty close to the screen itself. It was nice and tight, and it worked, I could say, flawlessly. But I'm not in this type of material. It can work. It can, you know, it will do the job. You want to keep dust and stuff off your tablet, because once you put this tablet into this case, it does seal pretty much, except for around your camera right here. As you can see, there's your cutouts for your camera, and they're actually cut right out. See that? And then you also have your home button down here, which is cut out. Now, one thing about these, the fingerprint, it's a fingerprint magnet really bad. And once you start cleaning these, you will see a rainbow effect. It's not underneath of it, it's actually on top of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to install this. So you're supposed to take your tablet, and you're supposed to wipe it off, and then you set this right down onto the tablet, like so. Then you take and you slide the tablet, because you got these bumps here on top, as you can see right there. You slide this on in first. So we're gonna push this back on, and we're gonna set this down in, and we're going to work on getting the rubber hooked around the top. Put your little ports in there, and you just work yourself around the tablet, and basically getting it to install nicely. Like so. So it does fit nice. Let's get these little covers in there. Now, it does fit very nice on the tablet. So there it is installed on the tablet. And I'm telling you right now, with this being installed on your tablet, it's going to be hard to get this case off. Well, I should say separated. And you got to start from the top where those bumps are, because if you don't, then you're going to have issues. So right off the bat, now a lot of people's going to be saying, how does the screen protector on this work with the tablet itself? So we're going to turn it on, and we're going to show you. It actually works pretty damn good. As you can see, no problems. Now you can't see any rainbow effects on that, and it actually works pretty good. I was quite surprised considering the price of the tablet. Now the volume buttons, I like this feature. I don't like that one. I'm not a fan of the one bar rocker or volume control, but this one here, it works good. It's clicky, it sounds good. Up, down, I like that. Power button, and it works good. I'll show you right here. So there's your volume. See, I mean, I like that. That works really good. And your power button. Okay, so you have your little cutout here for your home, which you can see that. And the buttons here seem to work pretty good. They respond pretty good with this kind of screen protector. Now another thing too, I thought with this tablet, once you get a case on it, that the speakers were going to be covered a little bit. There's the speakers, and they do not affect the sound at all. This tablet is with volume, there's the two speakers on the bottom, and they are both functional speakers. Sound comes out of both of them. It's not a tunnel to another speaker. It's not how it works. But this tablet has really good sound quality anyway, and it being in this case does not affect the sound at all. There's really not too much to say. You have your microphone on top cut out, and I've never had a chance to check that out, but I can't see that being a problem either. So let's show you the kickstand. This feature I like a lot. So if you're sitting at your table, you got your tablet on, and most time everybody uses these tablets for watching videos, and I mean, even if you're typing with your keyboard, it's actually quite more comfortable than holding it and trying to use it. So I like that feature. One other thing too I noticed, which is not a really downfall for me, because this plastic screen protector will be coming off. The camera cutouts, as you can see, are not perfectly cut out and aligned with your camera. Can you see that? Probably not. But take my word for it. I don't know if they're all like that, but this one is. So if you have any questions regarding this device, now I will be taking the screen protector off, and I will be putting on the new, I think it's called Gorilla Glass. I will be putting that on. It's apparently supposed to be a new type of screen protector that doesn't allow fingerprints and oily smudges. So we're going to see, we're going to test that. So I want you guys to subscribe to my channel right now and hit the bell button on the bottom. Don't miss that video because apparently these are new. So it's new to me and I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to share it with you guys. So that should be in here soon. So the one thing about this case, I wouldn't trust this case to be an everyday case. Well, if you're a clumsy person, I would not recommend a case like this because it's not 100% protection if you drop it. Now, like I mentioned, the bumpers, there's nothing really in the corners for bumpers, and I would not go do a drop test on it because I'm not a rich person that just, or sponsor or nothing like that. But like I said, they should have had padding in the corners or actually had these built out a little further on the corners. So if you did drop your tablet, it hits down, it's going to protect your tablet. But other than that, you know, sitting it down on the table and stuff, it's got a nice bevel here on the edge. It's quite high, as you can see. And yeah, but not a bad case for $16, or I should say $17 and change. And you can't beat it. I mean, you don't. An outer box case for this would probably cost you $60, and I don't plan on taking and throwing this around or dropping it on the floor. It could be an accident. It probably could save you with an accident drop, but I'd be probably, you know, quite worried about it. But you know, hey, it's like a $200 tablet, so you know, if I can get a couple of years out of the tablet, that's fine with me. So I also have new videos coming up on the new Android system, running system on this tablet. And it's Oreo, and a lot of people probably are quite familiar with the new update just came out in November. And actually, these tablets, the Tab A, I wouldn't take a Tab E and put Oreo on it because it'll just have problems. But Tab A, with, you know, the right specs inside, has no problems running Oreo. This has no problems running Oreo. Actually, it's quite fluid. It runs nice. It, you know, seamless. But I have videos coming up on the Android system on it. Tips and tricks. So please don't forget to subscribe for them. And there's really not too much more to say about the tablet. But if you guys have any other questions, like I said, you can just, you know, feel free to do so. Kickstand probably is not the strongest kickstand, but it will do its job. Please, you guys, rate, subscribe, and you know, you want to chit chat, leave a message down at the bottom, or you have any other questions about this case, feel free to do so.